white privilege. Some people don't even think that that even exists. As a white male who has privilege, do you believe that exists, or is that just some fathom that we've made up?
Well, I don't just believe it exists. It exists. It's a truth. It's a reality. There is an enormous amount of data that I could debate with somebody who doesn't. I mean, if you look at, for instance, Black home ownership, if you look at Black business ownership, if you look at Black net worth, when we talk about communities of color versus white communities, the differences are stark. You know, but if you personalize it, just even in my own life, you know, what I think over the last 6 months, all of us are looking at these issues in perhaps we're looking internally, hopefully. We're trying to not just point outwards, look at what so-and-so's not doing right and what I'm doing, but looking at my own self. And if you look at my story, you know, I certainly, going back to that video, I was raised in a loving family in an affluent neighborhood with 2 parents. I didn't have any of those things they suggested those kids had against them. So all of my focus from the earliest years was on achieving and building up those skills or gifts that the world honors and rewards, because I didn't have to take a second or third job after school to keep the lights on at my apartment or worry about eviction. And so then that gave me the sense, well, certainly I should be able to apply to some of the nation's best schools. And then when I was graduated, certainly I could start a company. Why couldn't I? You know, this sense of the world, as you said, Cecile, is your oyster. And I think our challenge is to make more people feel that that's actually possible, but then actually make it possible.